Welcome to the Lads AM podcast, a show for those late night ramblings you only get when the rest of the world is asleep. This show is available in both podcast and Let's Play form. Check out our social media to find out how to listen the way you want to. Tonight, we are playing Super Meat Boy. Picture this, our own national convention.
Yeah?
Yeah, LNC, as the kids are calling it on the streets. Lads National
That might already be claimed.
by the libertarians.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought about that. and I couldn't think of an alternative, and I was hoping no one would bring it up.
Wait. Sorry to rain in your parade.
What did you call it?
My parade was already rained on. I was hoping no one would go outside and notice.
What did
Call
you
it
call
LNC.
it? Oh, yeah.
I called the LNC for the Lads National Convention, and when I was thinking about it, I was like, I hope no one brings up libertarian because that's definitely a thing. All right, so
Anyways.
LNC, no libertarians are not there.
I see.
Got rid of them.
Oh.
We got rid of the libertarians. And this is like cool, like the Democratic National Convention.
Yeah.
I need to know, what song do you give your delegates to? Because
what song do I have them like jam out to?
Yeah.
Give me a minute.
Take your time.
Hold on a second.
This is like the sector of Dustin giving his his delegates.
My dear friend Nokotanopi.
I did think about saying that, but I was like,
It makes no sense, but somehow it does make sense.
yeah.
And that
These people going though.
it really does get people going. I don't know this. Is Lil Jon from Georgia?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
It'd be kind of weird if he wasn't.
Because I didn't really think about it. Although I was watching this video. It was Young Gravy, like his announcement for I think he was at a Minnesota Vikings game. It's the Vikings, right? I got that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as it was football.
Yeah. No, it was basketball. It was really weird.
It was actually badminton.
But I end up seeing this video, and it's around the time that I was seeing all the DNC stuff. And I thought for a brief moment that they brought out Young Gravy at the DNC from Minnesota.
That would be crazy.
I was like, obviously it was like, it took like 2 seconds for me to see that it was a football game, but there was a brief moment. I was like, that. And I was like, damn, that's a reality we could live with.
You know what? Give me the final countdown for my song.
That one?
Yeah.
The final countdown.
Yeah.
Interesting. I like it.
What would yours be, Matt?
What would mine be?
Yeah.
I think the thing is, I want to pick a Weezer song, but
A lot to choose from.
Originally, I was saying "Say It Ain't So," but that's not really a song you want to be announced to.
Right.
That would be like when Trump used "The End of the World as We Know It" at like one of his rallies.
I thought you were going to reference 3 Doors Down.
No, I wasn't going to reference 3 Doors. That's very funny. Still, to this day. That was his inauguration, right?
It was inauguration, yeah.
That is insane.
Wasn't another song that Trump had used, though? That was like, people were like, really? That's the song you're gonna go with?
I specifically
probably.
remember End of the World, but yeah, he seems to just keep doing that, and also doesn't ever get in trouble for not getting the proper permission, because I don't think he's ever done that ever.
Oh, the artists call him out all the time, but no, nothing seems to really happen.
Yeah, that's insane. Yeah,
Which is, of course, why he keeps doing it.
I can get my Twitch channel taken down, but Trump just gets to keep doing it? Insane.
Yep. Don't you hate the double standard?
Bro.
Yeah. Really a two-tier justice system.
You know, if it wasn't announcing me, I could pick My Name is Jonas. But that's just a flat-out lie.
Yeah, I suppose if your name was Jonas, you could choose My Name is Jonas.
If my name was Jonas, this would be. If my name was Jonas,
wait. On that note, it'd be really fucked up actually for me.
Yeah.
Pumped Up Kicks.
There's a Goldfinger song that's called "I'm in Love with My Stalker." You could use that as
perfect.
That's perfect.
Oh, that's awesome. That works perfect. Thanks, Matt.
All right.
Matt, your song should be Weezer's cover of Enter Sandman. So that people can be like, whoa, what? Weezer did a cover of Enter Sandman? That's crazy.
I know.
And your speech can just be about the entirety of the Teal album.
Why the Teal album is the best Blue album. And it's a 9-hour YouTube documentary. It's a 9-hour YouTube video. And you know what? Maybe I do In the Garage. Because that's the song that starts with I've got a Dungeon Master's Guide. I got a 12-sided die.
Yeah.
I think that works.
Speaking of which, when's the
that person's ready for D&D?
When's the new 1D&D books officially coming out?
Oh, fuck.
Or isn't it somewhat soonish?
It is soon. The player's handbook is soon.
I think it's like the player's handbook and then the DM guide and then the monster manual or something.
Yeah, that's what I saw. I saw them all coming out at different times.
I feel like it's next month because that's a timeline I had where I can finally know what my monk does.
Because you're just going by Unearthed Arcana this whole time?
No, I'm going based off a YouTube video of some guy talking about the newest monk update.
Yeah, you told me. I do remember this now. Yeah, I guess
some guy. He's not like going much detail or anything, so I'm just going based on the few information I'm getting. I was like, whoa, hope he's not mentioning something that could be important here, but whatever. That's all I got.
Yeah, actually 100% Stunning Strike chance for this for this monk.
Yeah, Stunning Strike is an automatic thing now. It's not even a save.
Yeah, it's actually it works every punch. Every strike is a Stunning Strike. Yeah, I'm playing Monk Way of the Stunning Strike. Fury of Blows, Dash to Win. I can't do any of that.
Just Stunning Strike.
It's like Mega Bean, but for Stunning Strike. Puts all their points in the Stunning Strike.
I mean,
God, it's my nightmare.
So,
Stunning Strike? Yeah.
Speaking of D&D,
yeah, what's up, man?
I'm still very confused.
You know what? Good.
And I feel like I'm never gonna get answers.
So what?
What did you guys do while I was in Europe?
Explain to the viewers why the weird situation.
Okay. I was in Europe for about 5 weeks.
That's pretty weird.
So over the course,
For an
what's
American.
weird is me throwing myself into these gears over and over again, or these saws, I should say. Over the course of 5 weeks, I missed 5 D&D sessions, I believe. Now, I was told that I would get no information as to what was going on, and I respect that. So, when I came back ready to play D&D, I was ready for anything. And the irony is that with me being ready for literally anything, what I was not prepared for was literally nothing. In that we just continued where I left off.
Yeah.
Which means one of 2 things is going on. The first possibility is that... Actually, I guess there's a couple possible. But in general, I'm going to generalize it to 2. General possibility number 1 is you guys did not do the normal campaign while I was in Europe. Either you just didn't do D&D at all, you did one-shots, whatever. In which case, okay, that's fine. The second possibility is something really fucking weird's going on, and I'm not gonna know about it until about 4 months from now. And that's what's
in-game prank.
And that's what scares me. That's what scares me more than anything, is that...
One of those was way more specific than the other one.
Yeah, I wonder why.
It could be this one thing or literally anything else. You did narrow it down to 2 options. Oh, yeah. I can't say anything. Everyone else is legally bound to not say anything about anything that may or may not have happened while you were gone.
What's that bear one again? Honey Heist?
Honey Heist?
Honey Heist.
Yeah, we just did that 5 times while you were gone.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is that why my character was a bear?
Yes. You figured it out.
Okay.
Sorry, Matt, you're saying?
I like how between those 2 options, because our D&D chat in the Discord was very active during the times D&D would have happened. So either we were playing D&D and they were just posting random GIFs, or we didn't play D&D, but between the regular hours of D&D, we spammed GIFs to hide the fact we weren't playing D&D. And I think from Rob's perspective...
You know what? Ooh, wait. You know what? I think I can come up with... I think I have a way that I could actually determine which of those 2 cases is the correct case. I think I have a foolproof idea.
Shit, he has a formula.
He has a formula, guys.
Alright, here's the formula, okay?
Yeah.
If you were and this, alright, so this is this kind of goes into our friend dynamics, okay?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If we were doing D&D, whether regular D&D or one-shots or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Then Seth would have been there. Seth would have been there, and Seth would have been posting GIFs and stuff. But if we're not doing D&D, Seth is no shot hanging out with y'all. And if that's the case, Seth's not posting anything. So I'm going to go back and see if Seth specifically was posting anything. And that'll clue me in, I think.
Interesting. Rob, you know what? I'll just come out and say it. We were doing Pokemon D&D.
That makes even less sense.
And I was
yeah,
DMing.
okay. And Dustin was DMing, of course.
We all came together and vaguely remembered what happened last time we did Pokemon D&D, and Dustin continued from there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How nice of him.
Yeah.
Can you send me your DM notes, Dustin?
Yeah, sure, no problem.
So he knows where to pick up from.
Yeah.
It's all canon now. Dustin, when are you running the D&D game, man?
I don't know.
Dustin, really? Unneeded.
Soon.
Dustin just DM'd me balls.
Nice. Also the walls, that's what I'm saying.
Correct.
So, the other, yesterday,
Yeah.
I remembered,
21st night of September.
yes,
30,
no.
the 25th.
No, I remembered something weird that had happened while I was in Europe. And I'm curious your thoughts on the matter, okay? So, the second day of my trip, I am preparing to leave the country of Iceland, okay?
Leaving Iceland.
Now, in order to leave Iceland, I have to catch a flight. My flight is at like 7 a.m., I think.
Okay.
So, in order to catch the flight, I first am going to catch a shuttle to the airport at like 5 a.m. Very early shuttle. Now, Iceland, the time of year I was in it, basically had 24/7 daylight. So, even though it was like 4:30 in the morning, it was very bright out, as though it was like middle of the day, okay?
I understand.
But because it is middle of the night, you know, there's not that many people around. And by that I mean there's like no one around. So I get to where the shuttle is gonna pick me up. And I'm waiting for the shuttle. And I notice a car driving on the road near me. Now, like I said, middle of the night. No one's around. So I'm like, oh, wow, there's actually a car driving around. That's kind of weird. And then, about, I don't know, like 200, maybe 100, somewhere around that range, feet away from me, the car stops. And I'm like, just in the middle of the street. I'm like, that's weird. Why are they just stopping in the middle of the street? And then they put their emergency lights on. And I'm like, what is going on? At this point, I'm staring at this car, trying to figure out what's going on.
So this is while you're waiting for your shuttle?
This is while I'm waiting for the shuttle, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And I know what the shuttle looks like. I know this is obviously not the shuttle. So, then, someone gets out of the car. And they get out of the car, they get out of the driver's side, and they're just staring at me. And I'm staring right back. And after 5 seconds, they get back in their car and drive away.
Oh, you're fucked, man. You got cursed.
I literally was like, was I about to get robbed or something? Like, what was that about?
Bro, he cursed your bloodline.
I was like, did I like
100%.
was I like gonna they gonna try something, but like I was clearly watching them and so they realized that I wasn't an easy target? Like, what is going on here?
They maybe think you could help them with their problem, but then looking at you determined that you could not help them with their
I
problem?
find that unlikely.
They just pegged you as an American immediately and I was like, nah.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. But it was a really weird situation. And it was to the point where afterwards, I actually, like, recorded myself for a minute. Because I didn't want to forget this had happened. I recorded myself talking about it, so I was like, I know I'm going to want to talk about this on the podcast at some point. Maybe there was a chance I could have been kidnapped in Iceland.
I may have seen like the tangible physical embodiment of the devil, and he may have tried to come for me, but then decided against it.
Yeah, I think Mafia is just on your ass now.
The Icelandic Mafia?
Yeah. You better never go back. They know
Dude.
what you look like. They know what you look like now.
Damn, you're right.
Guess who gave you COVID on that flight?
Dude, that was like 5 weeks before I got COVID. What?
They followed you.
They followed me all the way to Malta?
That's right.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well,
they're vindictive.
They're
vindictive.
They had one guy, the Mafia had one guy who always had COVID. They called him COVID Tony.
COVID Tony?
Yeah, they had COVID. Yeah. COVID Tony, that's what they called him because he always had COVID.
Damn.
And they weaponized it.
This wouldn't happen to be Larry Paul Tony, would it?
No, it's a different guy.
Oh, okay. Well, good news is I no longer have COVID. None of us have COVID, right?
Right.
Yeah, man. Definitely didn't get anyone sick because that would be horrible.
That would be awful. It'd be fantastic, actually.
Because if there's one thing that we all learned from the pandemic is that if we're ever feeling sick, we should not go out with other people. We should stay home and get better.
Dude, I just know that if I got someone sick, I would feel like the biggest sack of shit ever.
If I didn't get sick, I would feel pretty terrible about it.
True. Like, if I'm going to get someone sick, I better at least make it Matt. Because, like, Matt would understand and be happy about it.
And if I would ever get sick, I would hope that I don't know the exact person who gave it to me. Because that would be a little annoying.
Alright, we're getting a little specific, guys. This is just a hypothetical.
One thing if you get sick, that's whatever. You just got sick. Yeah. But if you can pinpoint the exact moment...
However, I also feel like it would be good for the person who got you sick to give you a heads up, just so that way you know to take care of yourself in the appropriate way and not make the same stupid mistakes that person did.
It has the same energy. I feel like it had the same energy as like showing someone like a pregnancy test or something. It's like, hey, did you? Because you have to make a whole message about it, be like, "Hey guys, I have COVID," and it's like, "Hey, did you use a? I didn't get it." You have to make a whole fucking message about it, dude. I immediately tested myself. I was so excited.
You were excited.
I hate my job, and I get 5 days off. I get 5 days, cannot be there at all. If I get COVID, and other people are like on their like second and third times. I haven't had COVID since 2021.
Okay,
I feel like I'm missing out.
Genuine question, Matt, because this is something that like genuinely kind of baffles me.
Yes,
just about life in general, but I'm gonna make it specific for you since you brought it up.
Yes,
42.
If you hate your job, why work?
Good question.
No answer? you got nothing?
Why work there is your question.
Like, why not leave and get work elsewhere?
I don't want to get work elsewhere that isn't something I really want to do. I don't want to go to like some other job I don't care about. And the main reason is that despite the fact that there are many things I dislike about my job, I also have just kind of like, I've been there a while and I can just kind of get away with stuff.
Fair enough.
And I wouldn't have to be like, oh, here's this new environment where I have to feel like I'm new and need to impress anyone or need to learn something new. the actual job part of my job isn't that bad in reality. It's really just people I have to work with.
I get that.
Specifically,
But like, I understand what you're saying insofar as when I switch jobs, I want it to be something I really want to do. So are you like applying to other places or?
Oh yeah, this whole time.
Oh, okay. I just never heard about you putting in applications to places. I didn't know. I just keep hearing about you like building up a portfolio and stuff, and I'm like, it's great and all that you're building up this portfolio, but like, are you submitting it to places?
If I wasn't,
I mean, for all I know, Georgia did all this voice acting stuff and then didn't submit it anywhere. So like, I don't know what the fuck y'all are doing,
brother.
I was just wondering because like. Especially, it's funny because whenever I talk to my parents, and like my parents are aware of how often I talk to you all, and so often they're like, "So how's everyone doing with work?" And I'm like, "Do you really think we sit there and talk about work all the time?"
Isn't that the classic guy group like trope?
Yeah,
it's like how how is he doing? It was like I don't know. It's like you spent like 3
we
hours.
spent 10 hours together. How did you not? How did you not ask how his relationship's going? It's like, it didn't come up. But you know what we did talk about? Our top 5 favorite dog breeds.
Dude, I mean, I don't know how my friends are doing, but goddamn, do we love deer anime?
True.
Like, I don't know how their personal lives are going, but I know that some of them are pissed about the anime bot.
I just asked because like
that's our dynamic, honestly.
The reason I ask, Matt, is I was thinking about it, and I'm like, I'm trying to think of how to phrase this without it coming across as rude or insensitive or mean.
Damn.
But like, essentially, teaching is like my end game, right?
That can be an yeah.
Like insofar as like that's what I want to do as a job.
I am Iron Man.
And I will probably be teaching the rest of my life at this point. Probably in this school, maybe not this school exactly. Dustin, I feel like, you know, as of now at least, sounds like he's sticking with post office for a while, so sounds good there.
Dustin, that is your end game.
Yeah, pretty much.
But like, when it comes to you, Matt, and Georgia and Fanning, well, Fanning, I don't know what the fuck's going on there. I don't think any of us do.
I think Fanning's has endgame.
Do you think this is Fanning's endgame? Is Party City?
He seems to like it.
He's gonna own it one day.
I was referring to the fact how old he is. He could die at any moment. So.
Oh my god!
He's the one guy working at a store that's like 80 years old.
Yeah.
And Georgia, you know, according to Georgia, he might not even have a job, whether he likes it or not soon. So. So I was just curious what was going on with your life, Matt. And like, don't get me started on Seth, because it seems like every time I talk to him, he has a different job. So.
Good question.
Yeah, he's really good at that.
Good questions. Very good questions.
Dude.
I have no answers.
Yeah, I'm not expecting you to have all the answers. Just curious about the answers regarding yourself.
The answer...
Sorry, go ahead.
The answer is... I randomly meet Scorsese in a coffee shop, and he gives me a job.
Yeah?
That's...
Well, if that's going to happen, wouldn't it be more likely to be in a coffee shop in LA?
No, he's doing a Boston movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, how many coffee shops do you frequent in Boston?
Zero, but...
So then how is this working out? Explain.
There's going to be a coffee shop that sells G Fuel for one day only.
Matt doesn't even drink G Fuel anymore.
Dang it.
Years. Okay.
To be fair, Dustin, I only know that because I brought it up with him like 2 months ago.
Obviously, it's not actually a coffee shop. Obviously, it's a Dunkin' Donuts. Again, we're in
Okay.
New England,
Okay, got it.
and I've been.
So how many Dunkin' Donuts in Boston do you visit?
Maybe like one a month.
So the timing's just got to be real opportune.
Yeah, but it's definitely going to be one of the times that I go there, and he's going to be like, "My name is Scorsese," and I'm going to be like, "Whoa, I think you're kind of overrated, but you're so cool."
Yeah, that's what you're gonna say to him.
He's gonna be like, I like your your honesty. I bet you don't watch.
Don't even know what you do yet.
I bet you.
I love the idea of Dustin.
You don't watch movies on your phone.
I love the idea of Matt having this once in a lifetime opportunity and being like, "I think you're overrated." Oh my goodness! All right, I'm gonna be ignorant for a minute. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
How do you pronounce his name? Scorsese?
Scorsese.
I was about to say, you can tell how much of a cinephile he is because he says Scorsese.
Scorsese.
He's doing it the correct way.
All right. I am probably wrong on this. Okay, so stop me just as soon as I'm wrong. Okay.
Stop.
True.
He's a director.
Yes.
Did he direct? I'm trying to think if I would know movies that he directed, right?
I can tell you a movie.
Like maybe not watch them, but I have a guess, but I'm almost certainly wrong.
I mean,
and not only am I wrong, but if I'm wrong, it's kind of racist.
Fuck. I can say a movie. I can say a movie right now that I'm sure you've 100% heard of that he has.
Okay, yeah.
Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's.
Yeah, I've heard of Wolf of Wall Street.
Okay,
All
that's
right.
just.
I need to know your racist answer.
Well, he's Italian, right?
Yes.
I was gonna say The Godfather.
Matt, that's a no, right?
The Godfather?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it's Scorsese. I actually don't know this off the top of my head.
Well, that makes me feel a little better.
I'm a bad film student.
Hey, look at that first thing on Google. Did Scorsese do Godfather?
Did he?
Nope.
Oh. Well, it makes me
He
feel
said
better
that he wasn't the right choice to direct an iconic film.
Oh,
Well,
Coppola, yeah. Okay.
Well, it makes me feel better that he was asked, and that's a commonly asked thing on Google.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine.
So that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Just kind of being attributed. There's an alternate world where he did.
Yeah,
and it's not too far. It's not too far. It's not too different of a world than our own.
I've heard like 2 of these.
Scorsese movies.
Yeah, up 3,
Which ones have you heard of?
4. Okay, the ones that I have heard of.
I'm
Taxi
curious.
Driver.
Okay, I've heard of Taxi Driver.
Killers of the Flower Moon.
I think I've heard of that. I couldn't tell you anything about it, but I think I've heard
Shutter
of it.
Island.
Oh, I've seen Shutter Island! Dude, that's a fucking good movie!
It's Scorsese, man.
Dude, I had no idea. I fucking love that movie. Oh, I know. I've heard of Goodfellas. I haven't seen it, but...
Wolf of Wall Street. Hugo.
Yep. Hugo, I've also heard of.
I might have watched Hugo. No, wait, no. Fargo. That's something different. Yeah, those are the only ones I know.
Yeah, not a lot.
Dude, Shutter Island's a fucking good movie. You ever see that one, Matt?
I have not.
Really?
Yeah, there's like a weird, like, random assortment, which I feel like every one that I went to college with all had the same thing, where everyone had at least like a handful of movies that everyone in the program would have expected you to know or have
And
seen.
you just haven't.
and everyone has it. Like the amount of film majors that have never seen Jaws is insane.
I buy it.
That was a big one.
But then at the same time, those filmmakers like, nah, it's not that weird. I just haven't watched Jaws.
Yeah, I'm like, bro. Some people got real mean about it, and that actually bugged me.
So wait, Matt, do you know anything about Shutter Island or no?
I've heard of it.
Oh my good, we gotta watch
Not
it.
an island.
It's on an island,
Oh, we gotta, dude.
And Shutter is a thing in a camera.
Without
has something to do with that.
Without going into it at all, you know, I know this doesn't mean much coming from me, who's seen like no movies at all. But like,
of all the 8 movies I've seen in my life, this one was probably top 8.
No, I was actually going to specifically say that this one has one of the most insane plot twists.
I feel like I knew that. I obviously I don't know what it is.
The 2 things I knew about Shutter Island was that it takes place on an island and there's a plot twist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like a mindfuck kind of.
Yes, it is a very mindfuck movie.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard of it. I just don't know.
Dude, we should watch it at some point.
A movie I watched recently.
Yeah?
I watched an anime called A Silent Voice.
Hassan's voice?
A Silent Voice.
Oh, a silent voice.
No, I wasn't just listening to Hassan's voice. I know the DNC was just last week, but no, Silent Voice was pretty good. It's kind of like one of those emotional movies that everyone talks about. And I finally got to it. Had you watched it, Matt?
No, I've not.
You have not.
It's on my. I don't know how. It's on the classic list.
Yeah.
Is it sad? I don't think that's one of the super sad ones.
It's sad conceptually, really. I mean, there's a couple of sad moments. There's a few sad moments. Yeah, it's sad. I took the long about way there. It's sad. But it's not sad in the sense, because when I hear sad, is it sad? I think of like, oh, there's just one moment as a real gut punch, and that's what makes it a sad movie.
Yeah,
this one's like just sad all the way.
Yeah, where does it stand on the Your Lie in April scale? Is typically how I manage it.
Your Lie in April scale?
Yeah.
Like, would it be one of the few things that you've cried at? Is that what you're asking me?
Would it be? Yeah. Would it be up there?
Probably not.
Probably yeah. Because your name I did not. I don't think I did. I think I managed to get through that one.
If anything with a silent voice, you might cry of happiness if you're that kind of person.
Yo, rare happy cry? Holy shit. That's insane.
If you're the kind of person to happy cry, I could see it happening.
Yeah, it's sad and I want to eat your pancreas. Which I don't know why it's called that, but I know there's a reason for it. But it is pretty funny when you talk about a really sad anime movie. It's called I Want to Eat Your Pancreas.
Right.
And one day I'll watch it. And I'll learn what it means. And I really hope it's not literal. Because that would just drive me insane.
Wait, have you not watched it?
No, I have not.
Oh, have you?
Oh, I thought you did. No, he mentioned it so many times. I thought he watched it.
It's a situation where I just thought the name was funny.
Wow, it's like I got Isekai with my stepmother or something. Whatever one you keep bringing up. We can talk about weird anime names.
Do you love your Do You Love Your Mom and her her multi-hit dual hit attacks?
That one, yeah.
I have watched that one.
Oh, you okay? There. Okay.
So, yeah.
I'm just striking out over here.
Sometimes
Show me your anime list,
bruh. Here,
Dude, we don't have a full hour to go through it.
it's not updated, but at all.
not updated, and you started late in your anime career.
Yeah,
True.
So it's pretty empty comparatively.
It's all sorts of fucked up, man.
Dude, my anime list is also probably not updated in that
No,
What?
you have to be the chosen one, dude.
When I say it's not updated, I literally was gonna say, Matt, in that the only thing that should be on it that probably isn't is Deer Anime.
I will never have a complete anime list, and I want to live vicariously through you, so don't ruin this for me.
Don't worry, I got you, alright?
You can live vicariously through me. Mine's updated.
Oh.
I got on hold, I got plan to watch, I got dropped, I got everything.
Matt, you've probably told me this before. How many episodes is Ghost Stories?
Fuck. I feel like that one gets... I feel like that... Did that have... There's no way that had 20 episodes.
I think it's one of those like weird number it was, isn't it? Like it has like 17 episodes or something.
Because that'll probably be the next anime I actually watch on my own.
You're gonna watch Ghost Story?
19.
19. That is weird.
Yep. See?
Are you doing it the funny way?
Oh, of course.
Okay, good. I kind of want to watch it normal.
See
what the actual story is.
Maybe what I should do, Matt. All right, hang on, Matt. What if I watch it the normal way first?
No.
I
think that you've already seen clips of like.
Yeah, I've seen clips of it. I know what the gist of it is.
You've already seen the. It's not because you're a rabbit. It's because you're black.
Also, isn't there a one part where it's just like the rabbit is like, touch me?
Yeah.
Touch me harder.
Touch me harder.
Touch me harder.
Yeah,
and then especially the kid, like the actual really little kid, who the whole time he's just going but actually experiencing that over the course of nearly 20 episodes is an experience. These pajamas are gay.
Dude, yeah, no, I think, yeah, no, I've got to start watching that.
Why do all principals look like lesbians?
Have you ever seen it, Dustin?
Just clips.
Oh, shit! Yo, Dustin, me and you watch it together?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Did I ever tell you guys?
Gotta get back on wrestling anime too.
Holy
you gotta get what?
Oh god, we were supposed to finish that before he got back.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing? A wrestling anime?
Going. Yeah.
We started watching an anime being like, oh, we'll watch this while Rob's gone. And
now I'm back.
And we've only got a couple episodes in.
Dude, speaking of finishing things, Kid Nation.
That as well. Dude, we need to start scheduling some stuff.
Alright, hang on. So here's the thing, okay? So, alright, first things first, Dustin.
I'm the realist, yes.
You need to get caught up on your own in Deer Anime.
I'll do that, yeah.
Alright.
And then Deer Anime.
Right. Well, no, it actually comes out on Wednesdays now.
What?
Yeah, they changed it. They changed like episode 4. I don't know.
Oh.
Um,
Okay.
It doesn't. Although Sundays was kind of working well, so we can always just keep it like that.
I mean, yeah, it don't matter. But either way, we can then watch Deer Anime all together. Okay.
Yeah.
So you two need to finish your wrestling anime. I don't know how many episodes y'all have left, but go ahead and finish that. Kid Nation, we only had what, like 2 episodes left to get caught up on?
Yes.
Alright, so then there's that. We can literally finish that in like a day.
Yeah, we got yeah.
Alright, so yeah, we'll finish it up this week.
Yeah, we gotta clear out. We gotta do a little bit of cleanup work. Get things finished. That way, the new
Alright.
stuff can come in.
Okay, hear me out. You ready?
Yep.
I am not
So-
watching Critic Retold.
That is not at all what I was gonna say, but damn it. Alright, so Thursday.
Thursdays. That
Um,
means no you and no fanning on Thursdays.
But we are now doing only 5 episodes up for Pokemon Anime. Meaning I'm gonna be done with Pokemon Anime at 8:30.
You were watching 10 episodes?
Yeah, I was doing 10 episodes a night.
That's like
4 hours.
4 hours. That's insane.
I mean,
I didn't realize. I didn't realize you were watching it that quickly.
Yeah.
Well, that's insane.
But we're switching to 5 episodes. So I'll be done by 8:30. You are right though, no fanning.
Yeah, I was going to recommend we can get a chunk of wrestling anime done when he's at a Poke Anime, but if Fanning's not there, then we can't.
Yeah, he's on the.
Fanning part of wrestling anime too?
We also
It's
got
pretty
all
much
these.
everyone but you and Stanley.
Oh, what the fuck?
I
So,
love how we
How
have
many?
different
All right,
lineups.
so hang on. How many episodes total is there of wrestling anime?
12.
And how many have you watched?
Pretty sure 4.
At that point, I might as well just fucking watch the 4 and then we all watch it together.
Yeah, probably. That's probably the easiest way of doing it.
Fucking hell.
As you did with the anime.
Pretty much, yeah. So I get caught up on this wrestling anime, which I'll have to get a link to.
Yeah, we take advantage of the teacher buff, where he's not doing anything right now. For
Right, could work tomorrow.
For 2 days. Oh,
Not
1 day.
even.
well, we should have taken.
But
more-
I do have Friday off though, so it's all good.
He's got a couple free days coming up, is what I'm trying to say.
I got enough free days that I can watch 4 episodes of a wrestling anime, sure.
Awesome.
But yeah, well, we're gonna have to. What we should do is start a have a night where we dedicate no gaming, just watch whatever we're watching,
Yeah, keep us consistent.
whether it's an anime or Kid Nation or whatever.
Could be done.
Yeah,
I think we have the capacity.
yeah, we're just gonna have to figure
We have
out
technology.
what days work the best. And honestly, it might be Sundays.
You know what? I agree. Classic Sunday. The Lord's Day, even.
So, I know it's not about the game, but I still don't have a fucking clue what I'm doing this level.
I think you just keep doing
You're
it
dying
over
a lot.
and over again.
Well, sometimes what I do starts to seem like it's smart. Like
So
I gotta wait.
I'll be totally honest. Throughout most of this gameplay, I've really only been like looking at like parts of the walls that you happen to miss, and really hoping you go back to fill them in.
Yeah,
Yeah, like that. Like you see how you left one right there.
I got you, man. Don't worry.
Like watching to see if you
There
go
you
back
go.
and fill them in. Like yeah, now I feel satisfied. I haven't really been paying attention to what happens other than that.
Fair enough. Oh, okay. Maybe go
There's
further
something.
right there.
He's cooking.
Did you
Oh,
guys
yeah,
see-
Robert. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
No, you
Who-
go.
Okay.
That's-
Yesterday, I think it was yesterday, when you mentioned that
yesterday.
you were talking to your uncle about a thing in baseball. I can't
Yeah.
remember the exact.
My brother.
Same
My
thing where,
brother. Oh no, it was my
the brother
uncle. You're
might
right.
be.
You might know. No, it was my uncle.
Somebody you're related to. About
Yes.
how there was a baseball game where one guy played for both
Yeah,
teams
yeah.
because of a rain delay. I didn't realize that game was happening tomorrow.
Yeah,
You
that's
told
why
me
he
that.
was bringing it up.
Oh, okay. That was pretty fun. I was just on Reddit and I saw that headline pop up. I was like, oh, and it's the Red Sox.
Yeah.
That was what we was talking about. I thought he was talking about an old game.
No, I was talking about something that
I
like
didn't realize
just happened.
History's about to be made tomorrow.
That's insane. So wait, did you determine that there was a difference? That so it just happened in because the story Dustin told was in basketball, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just two very similar stories
I guess
that somehow are happening at around the same time.
I think that's
Well,
how old was the other one, Dustin? How was it with basketball?
happened like the 80s, I think.
Oh, I thought the basketball one had just happened too.
No.
Ah.
No, it's really old.
Ah, never mind.
I think that's fitting for around how often you would expect this to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, it happens once every 35 years, actually. It's kind of a weird phenomenon. We really don't understand it too much.
Oh. What were you going to say though, Matt?
What was I going to say? That's a good question.
1978, my bad. Anyways, I was saying something.
Might as well be the 80s.
That counts. If you ask me, in my professional opinion.
Yeah?
Yeah. I was going to say something. I actually totally forgot what it was.
Well, I guess I'll have to put a pin on it.
Dustin, you did this to me.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Speaking of pin, let's take another pin out. Truck book.
Um,
Can we just buy the book on Amazon?
Dude, I don't remember the fucking name of it.
Can I find?
Can I Amazon for a truck book?
Can I find the PDF on the Library Genesis or whatever that you use to pirate all your college textbooks? In a hypothetical sense, I never would do that.
True, don't do that.
Yeah,
just don't get the textbooks at all. You don't need them anyway.
Yeah. Most of the time, you don't even need them, man.
I don't think I ever used any of mine.
I like complaining.
Certainly not in programming.
I like complaining about my textbooks because, like, I would see the people that were in, like, nursing being like, yeah, my textbook was, like, $200. And I'm like, mine was, like, $12. And I bought mine right from the store. Right from the school store. Yeah,
God
I didn't
damn.
look anywhere.
Probably because nursing needs the most up-to-date information.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Man, or maybe, yeah. I just... And I enjoyed... It was like, even if I did have to buy a textbook, it was like no more than like $30.
Holy shit, we got it!
I should have watched the replay. Should have seen how you did it.
Oh my god.
That way you could replicate it if you needed to.
Oh fuck, there's no floor there? Wait, what?
No, that's Sky.
Oh! I see what the floor. Dude, I have newspapers about the Kennedy assassination.
Yeah, you do.
Kennedy's got what?
Brain-eating parasite or something. I don't know.
Nothing bad ever happens to the Kennedys.
True.
I can't believe my goat dropped out.
There goes my
I can't believe your goat endorsed Trump.
I can.
Oh,
dude, the rest of the Kennedy family was so pissed.
Isn't he like not even in the family anymore? Then they like try to kick him out.
Pretty much, yeah.
They've been trying to divorce him for a while now.
He's like barely a Kennedy.
I mean, he's a Kennedy in name only, basically. JFK would never stand for the policies he's going for.
Damn, Kennedys are so interesting. It's like the closest thing we have to like a royal family, I feel like.
I don't know. The Obamas could get close if their daughters start entering politics when they get older.
Okay. The Kennedys are pretty far in advance in saying the Obamas are close. One of them's a politician.
I guess.
They're still at one. It's not the Kennedys. It's not the Obamas in politics. It's the one guy.
How many Kennedys were in politics? Wasn't it just like just 4 of them or something?
Bro, that's still more than one.
I guess.
That's like 4 times as much.
Yeah.
I can do math.
Debatable.
One Obama, and then Michelle had a really cool speech.
Dude, actually, wait. So this was insane. I don't know. Did you guys see that there's a Republican group trying to argue that Kamala Harris can't run for president? And in part of their reasoning, they cited the Dred Scott case.
Explain, teacher man, please.
So the Dred Scott case is 1856 law that basically said that if you take a slave from one state to the other, then they are not freed, I believe.
And they just thought,
if you ask me,
and
casually bring this up.
So they're bringing it up, but also their argument is basically that, like, in order to run for president, they basically are making a bullshit claim where in order to run for president, not only do you have to be a citizen, but so do your parents? Which is not true. Like, your parents do not have to be US citizens. And it's kind of crazy. Their logic basically is, I don't know how much of the Project 2025 stuff you've looked into.
So you see a decent amount.
One of the things that they want to get rid of, partially, is birthright citizenship.
Yeah.
And specifically, they want to make it so that you only get birthright citizenship if both of your parents are citizens. So their argument is that if that passes, then Kamala Harris would no longer be a citizen and therefore couldn't be president.
That's insane.
It is so insane.
Maybe if they just took I wish they could just take the amount of energy they're putting into. They should just take the amount of energy that they're putting into trying to make it so Kamala Harris can't run for president and put it into the old goddamn campaign that they support.
Well, actually, it's funny because in the same breath where they're denouncing Kamala Harris to being able to run for this reason, they're actually denouncing 2 other Republicans who were trying to primary challenge Trump because of basically the same reason.
Wait, Trump's parents are both?
Trump's parents were both U.S. citizens.
I know there was the whole. I know there was the whole Trump thing a while ago. I don't know if there was any. I guess maybe his parents were. I thought it'd be really funny and actually not too out of character for them to accidentally be saying, "Here's why Trump also shouldn't be able to run," but just classically ignoring that. Because I feel like any ridiculous thing that I could like come up with to make fun of the Republican Party, they've probably already done something even weirder.
Yep.
And it's like it's
Just
not even like
Matt.
it's not thank you. It's not even like funny anymore.
Dude, it's
Like, did you see the whole thing about all they're having like an award night for January 6th?
what?
You didn't see this?
No, I've not.
Oh, so there's like an awards like honor ceremony for people respond in January 6th, and I think they were like raising money for people that are like that got like arrested. And it's Trump and Rudy Giuliani are listed as invited guests, not like people that are coming and invited guests. But it is happening. I don't remember where. I'll look it up real quick. But it is happening at a Trump-owned place.
Building. Oh my
I don't want to say
God.
it. I don't want to say it's Mar-a-Lago because I don't think it is. I think that's just the first building name I can think of.
Probably.
But
I know what you mean. That's so disgusting.
I watched a video about this. Trump's New Jersey Golf Club is hosting a fundraiser for January 6th rioters. It had a really stupid. Oh, it had a really stupid name. I think it was like J6 or something.
Dude, I don't know, but that's gross.
Insane. And it's like Trump's like in this weird spot where he like is trying to distance himself from January 6th. And he's been trying to be like, no, that wasn't me, even though like
It clearly was.
clearly it was. Here we go. What to know about J6 Award Gala? A September fundraiser being hosted at former President Donald Trump's golf club in Bedminster, New Jersey, will raise proceeds for people facing charges linked to the January 6th Capitol attack. Through Trump's attendance at the event is though I'm definitely not dyslexic. Though Trump's attendance at the event is uncertain matter, with the campaign representative telling multiple outlets he will not be present. Yeah, he's probably not going.
No, definitely not.
Well, when is it being held? January 6th?
No, it's this month, I think.
Oh, it's in September?
Yeah.
So yeah, he's probably he's still in politician mode. So yeah, he's not gonna do that.
He also just doesn't care that much.
Yeah. Also, like, he doesn't need to win that. He doesn't need to win the minds of the people in that room.
Exactly. Like
He already those are his most insane supporters. Did you guys hear about the Trumpy Trout?
the Trump what?
Trumpy Trout.
No.
Do you remember that bear that they did a while ago? It was like the Trump teddy bear. It was
Vaguely.
years ago. It was like Trump with like his weird like hair piece over it.
Yeah. Okay.
So they're doing another one, but it's like one of those like fish plaques that sing songs. And it's called I know Rob can't do it right now, but Dustin, can you please look up a picture of Trumpy Trout and just tell me what you think about it?
So it's like one of those fish on a walls that would sing?
Yeah, but instead it'll sound like Trump and say weird shit.
Oh, Jesus.
Is this like meant to make fun of Trump or meant to fundraise for Trump?
This is I'm pretty sure this is his. Not his, but like this isn't
endorsed by Trump.
This I don't know if endorsed, but this is definitely on his side. It's not like a meme.
Wow, because this sounds like something that people would make just to fuck with Trump.
It's like the weird like you ever see like the weird coins that get sold all the time?
Yeah, like the pennies you mean, or
like there was one. It's like they're all advertised on like Fox, and they're like Donald Trump commemorative coin and shit like that. It's just like
so
it's like
ugly
that.
and looks like
they always.
Oh, it's running on Newsmax. It's not making fun of
him. Yeah. Like
make
so
fishing
terrible.
great again.
And if you watch the trailer, they're very clearly like being like he's like he's like a trout, but the bass are the problem. Like they talk about making the bass pay for the wall, and they definitely like are just using it as a chance to be really racist. Yeah, it's insane. What I did see was a lot of people, like you see what it looks like, right, Dustin?
Yeah.
Doesn't it look like, the the opening?
Yeah.
You could maybe assume something might go in there.
I need what? Does it look like a fucking glory hole? Is that what you're trying to say? Because I don't know what it looks like, so I'm trying to figure out what you're.
Donald Trump fish fleshlight, yes.
Oh my god!
Why is your? I mean, I get the Trumpy trout, but why is it like nailed to screwed into the wall 3 feet off the ground? It's really weird. Like, why is it down so low?
And what's this weird white shit on it?
That's insane. Rob, what do you think the Trumpy trout looks like?
I'm imagining I'm basically imagining like a salmon, okay?
Okay.
With Trump's hairstyle, wearing a suit.
He's not too far off.
Yeah, he's not bad.
And I specifically say a salmon because it's like a more pinkish fish.
But I'm going to tell you right now, you're not prepared for how much it actually looks like him. Like, I was just caught off guard by how much they went to make it look like him.
Send me a link. Send me a link.
I put in media dump.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Alright, hang on. Let me take a quick look. Oh my god! Oh, that is so much better than... Dude, that is so much worse than I thought it was. Oh my god.
I'll have to show you guys the commercial for it. It's insane. It's so
How much are they charging for that?
I think it's if I remember correctly, I think it was $60.
60?
Yeah.
Dude.
Yep, $60.
$59.99. If it wasn't gonna benefit him, I would actually buy one just for the fucking jokes I could make with it.
I was
buy more and save big time. Why would you want more than one of these?
You can buy more. I was
because they make great Christmas gifts, Dustin.
The new show that I was watching that was talking about this. What'd they say? Fuck, I lost it.
I am the hugely bigliest fish in the pond.
No, they were talking about how there's a real chance, and based on how this next election goes, that 30 to 40 years from now, there's a Trump exhibit in the Smithsonian, and it's all weird shit like this. Just a marvel of how insane of a political career it was, and it's it's legit American history, even though how it's absurd.
I mean,
yeah.
There's gonna be
no matter what, this is gonna be. Yeah, this is the kind of stuff that definitely, regardless of how the election goes, it would appear in the Smithsonian for American history. Yes.
Well, based on how this election goes, we may not have a Smithsonian anymore.
However, what I will say is
that's too much free thinking for the Project 2025 crowd.
True. What I will say, though, is that regardless of how the election goes, anything that's in the Smithsonian Museum, it will be in as unbiased of a light as imaginable, probably. At least in our lifetime.
Well, if he wins the election, then there's a solid chance nothing works anymore. And it could be probably really biased. Shout out to the Department of Public but what's the department? Education, right?
Education. Yeah.
Yeah. And how he just wants to get rid of it.
Yeah.
If I mean, is the Smithsonian still going to be there, or are they gonna change it?
Technically, he has no control over the Smithsonian, I believe.
Well, technically, it's now true that he could probably shoot someone on whatever New York street he said he could and be totally fine because he can do that now.
That's fine, but I believe
order.
I could be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure the Smithsonians are privately owned, though.
Rob, what I'm saying is,
John Smithsonian.
Well, actually, they were funded by someone with the last name Smithsonian. Yes.
Yeah, my.
If his name was John.
I don't believe so.
Dang it!
But what I'm saying is that you're saying like, no, it's a privately owned thing, or that he doesn't have the power. They're actively trying to change every instance of what power the president has.
Right, but this is like... But there's a difference between them trying to change what powers the president has. The Smithsonians are outside of government control, period, I'm pretty sure.
Rob, what I'm saying is that if you told me 5 years ago that Trump was going to make it so that the president could have immunity to the law and effectively do that, I would say that's insane. That could never happen. Here are all these things that would stop it. What I'm saying is that these realities that seem literally impossible are increasingly seeming more and more possible.
I mean, I agree with you, but I think I draw the line there.
I don't see the purpose in making a line because the line is based on rationale, and we're seeing more and more that rationale doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
You see, I'm not disagreeing with you. I also think that's insane, but I've seen enough things to say maybe we shouldn't be. Maybe we don't know what world we're going to live in.
Basically, we're on the same side. It's just that you've completely lost faith, and I still have a strand.
Such a fool.
Oh, you're right, probably. So, do we need... So, Matt...
Yes, we can make a Trump fish of the sheep.
I have a proposal, okay?
Oh, that's not what he was going to say.
November election, okay?
I'm familiar with the concept, yes.
Worst case scenario, Trump wins, okay?
Yes.
Our very next podcast, we pull up a map of Europe and determine which country we're moving to.
Japan.
Japan?
Yes.
I mean, if you want to add Japan to the list of places to consider moving to, I'm open to it. It's not my first
on how big the map
though.
of Europe is. If you zoom out enough, Japan will be there.
Japan gets there.
We'll just artificially add Japan, don't worry.
I just really wanted to say Japan because you specified Europe. It's like, Nippon this?
Speaking of podcasts, Matt, no episode last week.
Yeah, the podcast is bisexual now.
You mean by monthly?
Or
bi-weekly?
Now.
Yeah. No, I got bi-weekly confused with bisexual. I'm sorry.
I did have one question, though. If we do it every other week, how do we want to handle tier lists?
Because
obviously we're not doing every other podcast. Just do them whenever we feel like it.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Maybe not every 4 episodes, because I don't want to, I'm gonna make sure Dustin can do it when he does it. But like every 4 episodes, it's like, oh, okay, maybe we do one now. Maybe we start thinking about it.
Right.
So it would end up being the same, kind of the same as it was before.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
have an idea for October and 2 for December.
Okay.
If that would be okay.
Of course.
Do 2 in December.
Hey, one for Christmas.
Unless they're both
That's-
Christmas.
They are both Christmas.
No,
Ooh, can I take a guess at one of them?
No, I meant we get an extra one for Christmas.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Can I take a guess at one of the Christmas ones?
sure.
Christmas carols.
No.
Christmas
No,
Well,
it's
you're pretty close.
Oh.
Christmas light
is-
colors.
I was more thinking Christmas songs, but I guess Christmas
I
carols.
mean,
would
that's
be
basically
included.
that's the same thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
was
I guess it
thinking-
depends on what kind of songs you're going for.
I think song's
Yeah.
a little bit more. Song is a little bit more vague because I wouldn't consider, like
I wouldn't expect a Christmas carol group to come to my door and start doing Feliz Navidad.
yeah, or like
Really? I feel like that's a song that would be associated with Christmas carols.
No.
I was gonna say a song
Or
that
Donkey
probably.
Donkey.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
Sure, I'll give you that one. I was gonna say Jingle Bell Rock is a good one. It's not really a Christmas carol.
Yeah,
That's
Jingle
it,
Bell
yeah.
Rock. Yeah, or Mariah Carey.
Mariah Carey.
Isn't singing. She's not
Definitely
singing
not
a Christmas
Carol.
carol.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was
Oh,
thinking,
that's what we call it.
I guess that's what we're talking about. A Christmas song tier list with Shane, because he's a music guy.
Oh,
And then maybe a Christmas movie tier list with Zach, because he's a movie guy.
Ooh.
Another
Christmas-
movie guy, I should say, before you say
Alright, I have one request though.
Yeah.
We're not putting in 8 Crazy Nights. Don't
Yes,
even ask.
we are! Yes,
It's not
we
a
are!
Christmas movie.
I don't care!
If we put
I
in 8 crazy,
want...
if we put in 8 Crazy Nights, we also have to include Die Hard.
Deal.
Okay, fair.
I'll accept that. Easy.
We have no power here. It's 100% Dustin Rob. I hope you know that.
I know. But Dustin,
Yeah.
can you add in 8 Crazy Nights?
You
Not a
should try having this
Christmas
conversation with me around November, December.
Cool.
Putting it in my calendar.
Well,
right
I will
now.
let you know if a bribe is needed.
Sounds good.
It's really funny. I like the idea that we have like synced calendars and we can see each other's things. And Rob puts advocate for 8 Crazy Nights, and I have refuse 8 Crazy Nights, and we have it on the same day at the same time.
Dude, I'm letting you know right now, I'm using my move to put 8 Crazy Nights as number 1.
Bro, what's even the point of doing it anymore? He already knows what he's gonna do.
I mean, I said that I would do something like that with another tier list, and I ended up not doing that move, so you
This
know.
is. Yeah, this is also when Dustin says he just like hates something crazy.
True, what
Constantly having correct opinions.
Dude, Dustin's gonna be like, dude, you know what the worst movie ever was? Elf.
Oh, he didn't immediately say he likes.
I
Elf.
know.
This is unfortunate.
This is not good, Dustin.
I haven't watched Elf.
Oh, really?
Oh, fair.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, it's a decent movie.
I've seen bits and pieces of it.
Dude, Buddy the Elf, what's your favorite color?
Bye, buddy. I hope you find your dad.
Dude, Matt, you never did.
Nah. I watched.
Dude.
I know Christmas food I don't like. I just don't know what the opinion is going to be like when we get there.
Do you want to share which movie, or do you want to wait for then?
I'm going to wait for then.
Okay.
That's smart.
I am gonna get several Christmas songs I hate, so...
Yeah, for that one, I'm thinking of making a playlist. Then I'll send it to all you guys. Like,
Ooh.
hey, maybe give this a quick little listen.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Get some fresh opinions.
What about the October one?
Oh, Halloween candy.
Ooh!
Oh, wait
That's
a
a
minute.
good one!
Wait a minute.
What?
Aren't I gonna hate like half of them?
No.
There's a lot more Halloween candy than just
Have you
chocolate.
not been trick or treating?
Yeah, and half of it was chocolate.
I think like a third of it was chocolate.
Hey,
You'll be fine.
You'll
when
be
you don't
fine, man.
when you don't get to eat any of it, you start to realize just how much it is.
I suppose. Yeah, we weren't avoiding it, but you had to.
I remember how much candy I gave my mom every year, which it can kind of always work out though, because like parents would like be like, oh, take some of their kids' Halloween candy.
Yeah.
It's very easy for me. And a very even split. Can't believe it's already October. It's not, but
it's not. It's August.
Well, forgive me. Spirit Halloween's still around. It's already back.
True.
And I mean, around here, when does it really start? It starts like next week.
Dude, it started last month.
Exactly. We might live in like one of the Halloween capitals of the world, so
One of? I think we live in the.
probably some weird town that's like equally as crazy.
Yeah?
Yeah, probably somewhere.
I can't think of any.
There's I you know what? I have to imagine that there's a couple like other towns that also just happen to really like Halloween. Maybe they do some stuff better than we do, but maybe historically we do. Not in like how excited we get about it, but more like historically.
Mm-hmm.
That Holly just reminded me of something. I wonder if, because it's something I forgot, and I wonder if Matt remembers because he was in astronomy class with me in high school, and that's where I learned about this.
Oh shit! Okay,
it's some city in New Hampshire, and they do like some sort of race where it's like a super tiny racetrack, and all the cars at the beginning are literally like bumper to bumper, like right up against each other, and then you just full send it. And that's pretty much the entire race. It's like a crash derby, pretty much. And I was trying to remember like where that happens. Because remember when I first heard about it in astronomy class, I was like, oh, dude, I want to see that someday.
What the fuck are you learning in
10 years
astronomy?
Typically planets. But he told us about this thing one time.
Rob the Gamer, the only teacher never to have a side tangent on anything.
Dude, that's like me my freshman year of a high school. The one thing I remember from AP Biology is my teacher had something to do with a girl named Rhonda. Genuinely don't remember anything else from that class. But there was a girl named Rhonda. There was a girl named Rhonda, and he went on like a 40-minute spiel about her.
You vaguely remember Rhonda, and that's all you got about AP Bio.
Yeah, I didn't do great in that class.
My junior year English teacher had a weird obsession with Johnny Depp, and was also dealing with like an ongoing court case involving her husband.
Dude, we should. I should make this year of teaching interesting. All right, you ready?
Tell them that your friend Matt died over the summer.
Every week. All right, hang on. I'm gonna regret saying this. Okay.
Yeah.
Every week, give me a challenge to do.
Ooh. Feed them lies. Feed the kids.
The only thing is nothing, obviously, that would get me in trouble.
Oh.
Sorry, I said ooh and it reminded me of that. Which nobody else even heard, so.
Rob boldly giving us the opportunity to issue school-based challenges while we are playing Class of 09.
Dude.
Oh, that's another thing we got to get it on. But maybe not weekly. But if I think of a challenge, I'll give it to you.
Okay. The thing about 09 is we had to take a break as a Stanley.
Play Class of 09 in class.
Don't do that.
Yeah, that's something that'll get me in trouble, Matt.
Tell your kids about...
You want to never teach again anywhere?
I know.
Okay,
go ahead and do that.
Talk about how, like, first of all, okay, the first insane thing. Talk about how you had a student, like, 10 years ago and see if they question you on it.
They won't.
Exactly. Talk about a kid you had in 09, and then just describe Nicole and Jekka and see if you can convince them that they're real people.
I could.
But there's gonna be one kid that's played it, and we're gonna be like, first of all, you're in middle school. Why are you playing Class of 09? Second, don't ruin this for me.
Okay, that's what you need to do.
Man, no. You don't understand. I could gaslight the shit out of them.
Well, yeah, because you're
because
you're a trusted adult. You can abuse the fact that their lobes aren't fucking formed yet. Crazy.
They're globes.
But, they're frontal lobes or whatever.
Oh,
It definitely sounded like you said globes.
They're globes. They have tiny little globes that are still like Pangea.
Oh shit, that reminds me of something I need to buy. Fuck.
Globe of Pangea?
Little inflatable globes.
Oh?
Yeah. I got a thing I want to do.
Wacky inflatable globe man.
Yes.
Yeah. No, try to convince them that you had Nicole and Jekka as students. And just tell
but you
them
should keep that out throughout the year. Like, tell random stories about Nicole and Jekka. And then final day of the school year, you let them know that they're completely made up. And those stories were all lies.
Okay, the thing is, I was thinking like throw in a Jeffrey one there and now, but the moment that he tries to make Crispin seem like a real person,
Right.
I think that's insane.
Here's the thing, okay?
Mhm.
I'll do it on one condition, okay?
What's that?
Because you are absolutely right that, like, there's probably going to be someone who's familiar with the game. Let me use different names than Nicole and Jekka. Because, like, the moment I say Jekka, anyone who's played the game is going to clue it.
Just say Jessica instead.
That's alright, fine. Nicole and Jessica?
Name, right? Yeah, Nicole and Jessica.
Alright, fine. Alright, yeah, I can make it work.
Because Jekka just screams married at 20.
But the thing is that, like, I don't know what you mean by describe them as student. Like no, I cannot go to my students and be like, yeah, these two people who tried to get someone killed and stuff. Yeah, no, I cannot do that.
It was like I had this one kid.
I can be like, I had these two girls that skipped constantly.
Two girls always skipped, were super vulgar, always swore, always making fun of people. Yeah. Some weirdly enough became valedictorian somehow. That's more of an end of the year thing.
That's also more of a high school thing.
If your kids are acting up, just go, hey, you're acting like a real Jessica right now. Just saying.
Oh my god, you're acting like a Jessica.
And then
that's how well they'll know.
Dude, guy,
and it's like, oh, I want to.
You're gonna have a
dude. I find out the kid lies. Dude, I find out the kid. No, actually, no. I looked at my class list. I'm pretty sure there was no Jessica. Also, sad to report, 2 years in a row, no Larry, Paul, or Tony.
No.
Well, until they say there is.
Well, wait until we see what they say.
There wasn't a Larry, Paul, and Tony last time either. That's kind of the point.
If you did have a Larry, Paul, or Tony, then we'd have a problem, actually. This is exactly how the prophecy foretold.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not gonna have a Larry, Paul, or a Tony for like 10 years, and then on the 11th year, you're gonna see the kid's gonna be like, "My name's Tony." You're gonna be like, "Yeah, right, kid. What's your real name?"
That's another thing you should do. You should make getting Larry, Paul, Tony like a phrase in your class.
Dude, I'm gonna look at that person and be like, "How do you know Dustin and Matt? How did they put you up to this? How much did they pay you?"
Dustin and I are paying students to mess with you.
Wouldn't put it past you.
We're gonna have just some like really new stupid bit in the Discord between all of us, and then we're gonna hire a kid to start making it too and really drive you crazy.
Oh my god.
be like telling a kid, like, okay, he one time took a quiz about racial bias
No.
and was very slightly, minusculely, could have been a change of answer between like one or two options favoring white people. But you don't ignore that. Just keep bringing it up as though it proved he was racist. I know it's not going to make sense, but it's how we operate. Welcome to the Lads AM podcast, a show for those late night ramblings you only get when the rest of the world is asleep. This show is available in both podcast and Let's Play form. Check out our social media to find out how to listen the way you want to. Tonight, we are playing